G'day folks, it's the Maple Monkey here again with another unboxing video for you, and we're continuing with our look at the Black Rose Wars Rebirth, a big Kickstarter that's just come through. Arrived here in Oz, and I believe it's arriving, I don't know if we got it late or if we got it early or whatever it is, but I believe it's starting to arrive around the world as well. And if it hasn't hit you yet, hopefully this will help tide you over, sort of thing. But this is going to be a look at this is our second video, and we're going to be looking at I guess it's like the Kickstarter exclusive stuff, I think, which is all bundled together in this thing called the Rotas Box, I think. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. So you can see here again, we've got the rose thing there. I just got to be careful how I open this because it kind of it has an open back end there, but if we have a look, if we flip it around this way, well, we can see some art on the side there, which is sort of repeated on the other side, I believe, there. Some sort of ruins, kind of the ruins of the lodge, I guess, seeping through. So you sort of if you watch the previous video, you'll know that we sort of talked about that the game is sort of set in this like magic lodge where they have these big battles, which in the first game, I guess, like storyline wise, gets destroyed in the big battle that you have. And so this game is all about rebuilding the lodge to its former glory by also having big battles or something. So anyway, we have a look at the top here. You can see Rotas, Opera, Tenet, Repo, Sator. Now I think the Sator box or Sator box or whatever it was called, that was the name of the big Kickstarter box beforehand. So not sure what. Well, I guess, is that Sator, is that just Rotas backwards there, and there's this Opera back to front, and then we've got this, what do they call them, palindromes, Tenet in the middle. Don't really know what any of that means, but there you go. So here we go. Now this is interesting the way they've boxed it this time. The Sator box was just this big brown cardboard box. It wasn't fancy at all, holding all your stuff. This one, big fancy box, but then it's got all these little tiny individual boxes that come in it, and that's cool, but I've got to say I'm not a big fan of these, you know, in board gaming, this style of box where it's flimsy and it's, you know, you got to, yeah, that's, I guess it is what it is, right? But I don't really like these style of boxes. But anyway, let's have a look at this. Let's go through it bit by bit. So it's a bit of a puzzle. So let's start with the first one here. So all these different expansions, I think they add different minions, maybe some different heroes, maybe some different rules in each of these, but they're all sort of themed around a particular sort of theme that ties them together. So this one's called the Madness Box. Okay, so we've got a big old, looks like a Chaos Warrior from Warhammer there in the Madness Box. Seems on point with the madness there to have Chaos Warriors, and well, I'm sure they're not called Chaos Warriors in this, but it looks like, you know, kind of the style there. So let's open it up, and we can see here it says Madness, Legendary Alchemical Knight Rubedo Rages. So maybe that's the hero that you get, and you can see here they listed the components. Chaos spells, so it looks like it's going to be the Chaos deck there. You got some, okay, so that's interesting that they add different forgotten spells too, which are those big powerful spells. That's pretty cool. Some personal spells for the hero in this one. You've got avatar cards as well, so I wonder if that wonder if the avatar thing lets you sort of have a boss that sort of controls a wizard or something. Yeah, interesting. We did talk about me not making up stuff and just guessing, didn't we, in the last video, so I'll try and stop it in this one too. Alright, so yeah, I just don't love this, you know, where you got to keep sliding this back and forth and this sort of gets damaged and stuff. I like having a proper box, but what can you do? Alright, so whoa, a whole bunch of stuff fell out. See, this whole thing, like stuff falling out the bottom. Anyway, grumpy old man. So we get a new tile in here. The Sacrificial Altar of Madness. Ooh, is this going to be one of those like labyrinth stairways? Yeah, that's cool. I like that. That looks pretty cool. Alright, so that's that one there. I didn't hold that up close enough, probably, did I, for you guys to be able to make out the rules there. So that's what effect it has in the game. We have this wizard. Let's check him out. This is his wizard card, Landolfo II. Okay, he's got an eyeball growing out of his hand there, that's cool. And you got some stats there. Okie dokie. And we have the Chaos deck, so this gives you a breakdown of what sort of spells are in the Chaos deck and what sort of starting hand you can have, or starting deck, I guess. So here are the rules, little explanations of what comes in the Chaos spell deck that might need some extra clarification. You got your symbols there, 8 of each of those. And then that's a breakdown of like the starting cards there. And what's in each card, I guess. Okay, that's the Chaos School. We've got some things here, so that's the little... I forget why you have these. I think it's because if it gets destroyed or something, you flip this over or something like that, or if you've used the effect or whatever it might be. It looks like we've got little Chaos tokens. Definitely, you know, this is what I remember from Warhammer 40,000. Chaos was all about their spiky wheels. So that's kind of cool. I've dropped something off the... I think, oh, that's right, I've dropped this off the table. I won't worry about that now. So a little punch board there. And what else was under here? A little silica thing. And we've got a little manual here, all about madness. Oh, that's interesting. What are these guys? Mandolfo. Oh, wow. Is that what he's going to look like? Can't wait to have a look at him in a second. That's cool. Alright. Little clarifications here. Avatar, so... I think there was only one avatar, wasn't there, in the base game? Rubedo. Oh, so this lets you use Rubedo as the avatar? Is that what that is? Okay. Oh, that's not Rubedo. This is Rubedo. Okay. Right. So he's a hero, but you can use him as an avatar. Right. Which I'm guessing means like a boss mode or something. Still doing it. Still making stuff up. Alright. Legendary scenario. Oh, wow. It gives you different scenarios. That's cool. Oh, I quite like this. That's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Let's check this out. Let's get the angle down here and we'll zoom in a little bit, shall we? Hopefully I'm not hitting the stop record button instead. Okay. We'll lift that off. Oh, wow. That is cool. Translucent green effects. That's super cool. Whoa. Let's see if we can get in close there. Yeah. That is very cool. Floating up above there. And for painters, I mean, this is kind of cool as well. You can just sort of paint the model and leave this here, or you can paint that as well. I've seen people use like a sort of like a paint-on primer sort of thing, so they can undercoat the model without getting on here, or they use some sort of like kind of like paint masking thing where you, if you want to spray the model, you put like this masking stuff over the translucent stuff. But that's cool. That's really cool. Oh, I like that. Okay. Make sure he sits in there. Now this guy, whoa. So hold on. We didn't get rules for this guy, did we? As a... So this was the actual mage. Okay. So that's the mage. This guy must be the avatar. So I don't think there is actually rules for him as a mage, but he is very cool. So yeah, talk about big Chaos Warrior. That's cool. Oh man, I'm sort of tempted to to start painting these guys, right? They're pretty cool models. I've got to say, I do like these models. They're right up there in terms of board game quality models. These are some of the best ones I think I've seen. Wow. So this is that Albedo guy. So he does have a slightly different model. I think that's who this guy is. Yeah, wow. That's awesome. Whoa. What is this scary thing? Well, hopefully the cards will show us a bit more about what these are, and you guys, instead of me just making stuff up, you guys can see what these things do with the cards. That is a cool model as well. And one more. That is so cool. Ball and chain. Ugh, gross. Remember we saw that in the base game, there were these cards for, that had all these like upgrade sort of things. Maybe that's for this guy. Ah. Interesting. And again, all these spots, like, they have a little slight sort of hugging sort of quality to them, so that when they sit in there, they don't rattle around too much. Which is great, but also if you're painting, that is going to sort of chip your paint away on the base there, I guess, so just something to bear in mind. Alright, let's have a look at the big deck of cards. My goodness. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so we've got shape-shifting energy. Oh, eyeballs, gross, look at that. Okay. Oh, what's happening here? Lots of... Oh, are these the starting cards? What's happening? Why do we have 1, 2, 3... Oh, I see. Okay, so when in the other one they packed them so that they, you go through the whole set once and then you start again. This one they've got the 3 in one go. All right, so let's have a look. All right, we'll hold that there. Okay, Radic Vortex. 2, 3, yep. So if you saw the last video, I'm just going to hold these up so you guys can sort of pause them. I guess I'm going to try not to hold them for too long, because if you put, what's that say? Chaos, chaos, chaos. Wow, okay. Chaos must be some sort of keyword effect. Either that or you have to start chanting something. Okay. Wow. Reading all these spells is really making me want to get back into playing the game. I wonder what Vastum is. See that one already? I think we did. And is it the last one? And then this must be his the base spells of the mage. And then we've got our big scary ones. Okay, so you can summon him as a forgotten spell as well. Ooh, Shapeless Mass. I guess that's what these models are part of the forgotten spells, I guess. Oh, you get a special little guy. Yeah, that's what these things are. Explains those models. Okay. Hopefully you can read that. I hope I've shown these off properly. And that's his avatar state. Right. Okay, so that's those. And the last thing to look at in this particular little expansion is these small cards. Let's see if I can get into them. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can get... What's it? Alchemical Energy. I need some of that to open this packet. Gosh. Okay. Magic. We got them opened. Okay. So Nocturnus. These are these forgotten evocations. Flip them over. You can see them there. And the other one. Okay, chuck those back in. And we have some sort of little deck here. See, for this symbol, for that School of Magic, I'm guessing. Chaos, chaos effects, okay. Are these all different, or are these like these general, this is just what chaos does? Right. Choose one of the above. Right, okay. Oh, that's like the wild symbol, I guess. They're all the same. I guess that's just like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't know why you would need 7. Okay. We've got the Rubedo deck. Let's see. Okay, so there's Rubedo and there's like the full moon, the half moon, and guessing the crescent moon. So let's have a look at these. So these must be the Rubedo avatar cards. Right. Yes, this controls what the avatar does, I guess. This is like the AI card. I'm going to lean into the the guessing now. Just going to be making all sorts of assumptions. Man, it's going to take me a little bit to get back into this. If I start playing this a bit more, after playing so much Marvel United, certainly a lot more going on, isn't there? But I don't know, I'm having so much fun with Marvel United though too. For those of you who watch the channel, definitely been leaning into that quite a bit the last year or two. Having a lot of fun getting into the fan-made stuff now as well, and really looking forward to Season 3 coming up. So there's your little mid-unboxing advertisement for for Marvel United. Wow, that's cool. Metal Rain, that doesn't sound healthy. Okay, well that's the Madness box. Now that was one of the boxes I was like, I mean, not looking forward to, but you know, I wasn't as excited about the idea of that one. So I was very impressed with that. So let's see what's on. I think this one might be the one this one might be the one I'm most looking forward to. I think the Silk Road. So Silk Road there. You got this cool looking guy here. Frenzied music announces the arrival of Devi in the lodge, and she demands that the mages bow before her, worshipping her and offering her their lives as gifts. I wonder if this is, it looks like Sun Wukong, but I wonder if this is Devi or just one of the monsters in there. But oh no, this would be her here, maybe, right? Okay. Very cool. So maybe she's like the mage you get to play as. Okay, well, let's open her up and find out what's going on. Now this time I'm going to open it this way, and hopefully that stuff won't fall out this time, although I've got to remember there's a... here we go, let's pull this stuff out. Anything else in there? Oh, gosh, it's all... it's still all falling out. Okay, so only the book is at the bottom, I guess. So here we got our little book here. Ooh, that's cool. Cool picture. So is this the mage, or is this a baddie? What's happening? Maybe that's the avatar? Maybe that's a monster, maybe that's an avatar, maybe that's the mage. Let's see if we're right. We've got a scenario. Do we? No? No, I think the scenario's in here. So Devi must be the avatar because it's got like priority rules there. There's our scenario, legendary scenario, Nirvana, cool. Avatar, yep. There we go. Oh, Peter. Daijin. Are there 3 heroes in here? What's going on here? Sun Wukong, that's cool. 6 defeat tokens. there's a bunch of heroes in this one. That's cool. Alright, so let's check it out. So that's interesting that these aren't all the same. They're sort of all different. Okay, is the Zen Garden. Oh wow, that's cool. Oopsie. There you go. And we've got 3 mages, was it? Let's check them out. So Alicia, and Daijin. Kind of like reminds me of like Lo Pan or something from Big Trouble in Little China. And Peter, his book there, he likes to read with very, very intense eyes. He likes to read. Okay, now let's pull this out. Are there any? Oh, there are. There's some punch board things here. So they've got the yin yang tokens here and the Zen Garden label there. And alright, let's check these models. Now again, she looks like, I mean, I guess she's supposed to be leaning a bit, but she looks like she might, oops, sorry, I'm holding it off the screen. Looks like she might be just a little bit too far leaning there, so maybe needs just a little bit of hot water to bend that right back into position here. That's cool, you even got that sort of effect there of the metal. Got someone's head there. That guy's had better days, seen better days. Alright, you don't need to stick your tongue out there, that's a bit rude. There we go, very cool. Alright, so that's a cool model. Pop that one in there. And here's this guy. I think this model might have been, because I really like my Sun Wukong, I think this might have been, as you might be able to tell from the, the name of the channel, but this guy might have been the, like this is what I probably backed it for, like, you know, this was the thing that I went, yep, you know what, I want to get all the Kickstarter stuff, because this guy looks cool. Yeah, I really like him. He's, yeah, look at that giant club thing. Alright, now we have our mages. I'm guessing he's like a forgotten spell or something, you can summon him in, some sort of evocation, or maybe he just comes with Daijin or something, maybe it's part of his spell deck. That's a cool model. Oh, I really like, oh look at that. Who's that wrestler at the moment? Bianca Belair or something. She's got that big long ponytail. Look at that. That's a cool. I like the pose too. Look at the hand. Yeah, that's very cool. Quite like that model. Lots of, like, very dynamic with the movement. And this one not so dynamic, but still a cool model. Lots of detail there. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Painters could have a field day doing freehand stuff on that, couldn't they? And probably give anxiety to others looking at it going, oh my god, imagine having to try and paint something freestyle there. Okay, oh, what have we got in here? Some little, these look cool. Little skull things. I have no idea what they are for, but they look cool. They look about the size of one of those translucent cubes too, so they might sit in some of the spots. That's very cool. Let's have a look at these. Well, not a lot of cards here though, so no new schools of magic, it looks like, just new characters. So I'm assuming we're going to see here like an avatar card, and again there's that assuming, but avatar card and some base spells. So we've got her base card here, so hopefully you can read that. Then we have this one here. repeaters. Right. And we've got, here we go, yes, Summon Sun Wukong. So it's a forgotten spell. Really like that, that looks cool. And there she is as the avatar. Nice. Okay. So, chuck those in there. And now last time this defeated me and I had to cut away, didn't I? So, is this one going to be the same? Let's find out. Oop, I think I just made progress here at this end. Yes, here we go. Alright. And so this will be her avatar deck. I haven't really paid attention to the name, so I don't know if I'm just going through the same ones all over again. Do 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 do. Are these all the same thing? Yep. Oopsie. There we go. That's a lot of detail there. Alright. Cry of Death. And what have we got here? Evocation cards. Sun Wukong. Hopefully you got to see that. Yep. And then some more of these little hexes or whatever they are. Very cool. Alright, well that is the Silk Road expansion from the Rotas Box. Okay. That was the one I was probably most excited to see. So we'll see what else comes up for us in the next few here. We have Once Upon a Time. So that's pretty cool. This guy reminds me of, is it Rincewind? From Terry Pratchett. Well, you know what? Before I dive into that, I should be showing what's happening here, right? So fairy tale stuff. Once Upon a Time. Is this going to be like Grimm's fairy tales, or maybe like Disney stuff? I don't know what the theme's going to be. We've got like the Three Little Pigs type thing here, don't we? Oh well. Well, let's see what's in here. Again, are we going to have mages? Are we going to have avatars, evocations, schools of magic? Let's find out. Oh boy. I'm doing a lot of the unboxing off screen, aren't I? Sorry guys. Alright. So, just going to lift that up there for the moment so we can see what's here. Got a couple of these. We have, well, that's the Zen Garden from before. Anything else in there? Oh, yep. So we've got these little, whatever that symbol's supposed to be. And then the Skull's Throne Room. Okay. Alright. And here we are. So, Once Upon a Time. Looks like we've got some forgotten spells. Mage cards, there's going to be 2 of them. Personal cards for them. Evocations, Jinx cards. Yep, doesn't look like we have, but Chain Quest, that's going to be something this I don't know if that's something in the regular game or if that's something that this expansion adds, but chain quests. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any new schools of magic though. We've got some avatar stuff here. Okay. Cool. Oh wow. Lodge layouts. Legendary scenario Lands of Hastur. Chains quest. There you go. Alright, well let's check out the goodies. So we have Malice, so like Maleficent. And I wonder if the other guy is meant to be more like, you know, the wizard, like this, what's his name? Mickey from Fantasia. Although I think there's already a model, like already a wizard sort of based on him in the original game. So maybe this is supposed to be Rincewind. Sort of looks like him. Let's have a look here. So we've got Malice. We've got Bella. Disney princess sort of thing, I guess. Maybe Belle from Beauty and the Beast. And we have Venticello. Try how to pronounce that. And Hogwarts. That's cool. So he is actually a mage. Hogwarts. What is going on there? Can't wait to look at that model. That'll be a funny one. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look at the... Oh, upside down. Upside down, upside down. Skull's Throne Room, I should say. I wonder if you have to swap this out for the original throne room. There you go, very Disney looking. Cartoony sort of skull there. Very cool. Lift that up. Here we have... Is that Bella? I don't know who that is. No, because the mages are like a different colour, aren't they? Is that Hastur? Or maybe this is Hastur. Ooh, this is gross. Because isn't Hastur like the King in Yellow? This kind of looks like something like the King in Yellow, right? Ugh. That... Oof. Going from this... Hold on. Going from this really nice, you know, nicely detailed model to this blob of absolute grossness. That's a big difference. Oh, yuck. Alright, so, okay, we'll put that back in. Put this one in here. Alright, what have we got over here? Something. Ooh, big flaming sun with a crown. That's cool. Oh man, that reminds me of is it Prometheus from One Piece? Big Mom's big giant sun guy that follows her around. That's cool. Okay. Put him back in his spot now so he fits. Wow, these are cool. Oh, he's got little symbols for the full moon, so this kind of shows, okay, the full moon, half moon. I'm guessing the other one's going to be a crescent moon, maybe? Nope, Black Rose. Hold on. Kind of looks like they're sort of dealing out the little bits and pieces of, I guess because these aren't individual expansions, are they? They're not really expansions for, don't know how this goes back in now. They're not expansions that are going to be sold at retail, I don't think, so this is all just the exclusive stuff, probably. Like these are all just little things that are upgrades and stuff like that, but they just sort of spread them out amongst these boxes, I guess, in amongst the theme boxes. That's cool. Oh, here's Hogwarts. There he is. Hanging on there. That's cool. Very random. Alright, what do we got here? This is Bella, is it? I don't know if you can get under there. There you go, you can see some detail under there. She's got a little bird or a butterfly or something in her hand there. Butterfly. And then we have Maleficent. or Malice, I should say. Malice. Yeah, they're going to be cool models to paint for those painters out there. Oh, it is Rincewind. Look, because he's got the chest. Absolutely, that's Rincewind. Yes, that's cool. Boy, oh boy, that's a cool model. Yeah, I remember really liking seeing all the different. I'm sort of remembering now, like, oh yeah, that's right. This character was in it. That's one of the reasons I wanted to back it. We've got another large base in there, just wedged in there randomly. And interestingly, this one has the player symbol on there, does it? Or is it a skull? No, it's the player symbol. Why is that just randomly in there? Huh. Okay, well, what have we got here? Pale Moon. So these are going to be, I'm guessing, more of those hex things. I think we saw in the manual, didn't we? Hex things and chained events and what was the other thing? Avatar stuff, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright, well, let's pop into it. There we go. And boy, oh boy. Ta-da! Alright, so a couple of these little things here. So, spinning wheel sting. Okay. And then we have a legend card. So she is a legend. Janara. Don't really know what she's a reference to, if anything. Is this Haster? No. Yes, it is. Yep. There he is. And are these? What are these? You can see the back of these. Are these the chained events? The chained quests or whatever? Irene's quest. Oh, now Irene is a character that we'll see shortly. Okay, maybe in the next video you'll see Irene. That's interesting. What is this? Irene's quest. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you must have to piece these together into some sort of picture or something. Interesting. So that's that whole... Yeah, look, they sort of all make these little pictures, don't they? Let's have a look at this one. So you got these guys all at the table playing a game of Black Rose Wars. So that's cool. These chained quests. That's an interesting concept. Okay. Got like a pistol and a laser sword there. What's going on here? That's cool. Alright. Now we've got Haster. Alright, so let's see where his cards end. He must be the only one, so he's the only actual avatar. We'll go through these. You guys can pause this. Sorry, covering that. Just trying to be mindful I don't take too long and run out of battery, or what do you call it, disk space, or whatever they call it, the 8 spells. That's cool. I should hold that up there so you can see that. It's on the Rincewind. So here we go. So we've seen his card. This is Bella, or Belladonna, or whatever her name was. And then we've got Malice. Okay. Oh, and Encanto Porconus. Harry Potter as a pig, I guess. Okay. We've got Haster. We've got the Woodland Spirit. Alright, and then Haster's avatar card. Right, well that's cool. I'm intrigued about this avatar thing. Whether that allows a different sort of variant of the solo mode. Alright, pop those back in there. And we might have a look at the next one. Alright, so let's keep going. So we're going to have a look at the next one here. I've done a little bit of tidying up since I cut away there too, so hopefully we've got a little bit more space here. So this time we're looking at Antiquities. What's the story with this one? Antiquities, so this will be all ancient world stuff, I guess, like maybe Greek and Roman stuff maybe. Yeah, there you go. And we can see here we've got some Oracle spell cards, so that'll be a new spell deck, I'm guessing. So some pretty cool stuff here. So let's have a look at this stuff as well. Okay, so we had a little bit of trouble there. We'll get back into it. We've got the box open. Here we go. These guys look cool. So these like the Weavers of Fate, or wherever they are. The 3 crones or the 3 witches or whatever they are, I think. They're pretty cool. Alright, so we'll pull this out. Let's see what we have. So we've got some Strands of Fate here, I guess. The Ludus Arena. That's cool. And we have Cassandra. I wonder if she's going to have green glowy plastic. So, okay, she's got like horns coming out here. Let's check her out. Right. Yep, that's pretty cool. And we've got the Oracle, so these are a new deck here. So we've got the breakdown of symbols there, the different spells we're going to see in those starting hands. Okay, and then we've got some basic stuff there about how they work. So you can pause that if you want to have a good look at that. Then we've got the Ludus Magnus Studios arena. That's cool. Awesome. That's a pretty cool effect there. I like that. That looks good. Alright. And now underneath here we've got our little leaflet here as well, so we can see Pasea. I'm not sure how Pasea. Oh, is this different? Maybe there's a couple of different avatars here. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Honorable mention. Different layouts there. Legendary scenario. Strands of Destiny. Very cool. So he seems to be an avatar. Yeah, there are 2 avatars. That's cool. That's cool. So each of these is slightly different, aren't they? They each give a slightly different sort of spin. Each have like a slightly different sort of aspect in this Rotas box. Whoa, look at the size of him. He is massive. Not quite as big as some of the big monsters in this game, but he's pretty far up there. That's cool. See if we can get a good close up there. Shield. Bits and pieces of armor. Yeah, nice. Detail on the face. Okay. We have the Weavers of Fate. See if you can see the strands here. Wow, really cool. I wonder how... I've painted Multiple Man from Marvel United. He was pretty tricky to paint, like multiple models on the one base. I imagine these guys would be even trickier. Sort of getting down in between the different models there. Hopefully you're getting a good sense of the model though. Well, let's keep looking at these, the monsters, I guess. So we've got some little, see, little imps here. Pop them in, and that's just the same one, isn't it? I knew that. And big griffin thing. Is it a griffin or a hippogriff? Not sure, but it is nice. That's cool. And we've got our mage. What was her name? Cassandra or something? Yeah, very cool. She's like a pan or something. How does she go? She goes back in there. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got more of these little guys, but you've seen them before. Alright, wow, they're, I don't know if you can see that. They're hiding in there under the deck. Okay. Okay. So we'll have a couple, I guess a couple of decks of Avatar cards here. Clothesline. Chop. Sorry. Let's hold this a bit closer and I like he's got all the pile driver moves and power bomb. He's like a big wrestler. That's cool. It's like a Zangief. Alright. The elbow drop. Full Nelson. This is cool. Irish whip. Yeah, they are. They're all wrestling moves. The Olympic Slam. What is it? Kurt Angle. Okay. The Lion Tamer. What are these? These are him, yeah. He must be a giant wrestler. Senton Bomb. Now, Spindle of Destiny, this sounds like we've entered the realm of... Yes, so we're on to the new ones. Okay. So these are the other Avatar, the Trio of Fate, or whatever they are. Very cool. Scissors of Fate. Hopefully you guys can be pausing this. And we've got our little evocations. There's a few of those guys. They're all different. Seem like they're all the same. It's a Grippus. Okay. And there's our big giant. And there's our Fate Weavers. Okay. Well, we'll pop those cards back in. Boy, I really like all of these Rotas Box sort of little mini expansions. They're pretty cool. I've found something to like in each of them, so excited to see this. What have we got here? Numa. Now is this the... yeah, this is the deck. This is not the special, like, starting ones. Okay. Sorry, I should be, I don't know if I'm letting you guys read the bottom part, so I'll just start again here. Oh, that's right, we've got 3 of the same. There we go. Big one there. Another big one. Okay. Did we show that one? I think we did. Almost there. And here we have our base cards for Cassandra. They're all the same, aren't they? Yep. And here we go, the Forgotten Spells. Bringing those evocations into play. And the avatars. Oh wow, you can make him angry. You won't like him when he's angry. Don't know if we showed that enough. And he's got his little priority thing there, I guess. Awesome. Alright, well, let's chuck those guys down here. Yep, I think I've shown off all of that, so clear that away. Second last box. Let's have a look here. There we go. No trouble getting into this one. Let's see. This is going to be the North Winds. North Wind. So this is going to be, I guess, all like Nordic sort of stuff. Yeah, cool. You can have a read of that. Oh, it's going to have like stuff like referencing Odin and stuff. Very cool. Oh, is that Crocodile Loki? That's pretty cool. Alright. They have these cool themes and they always find ways to fit little strange little references in. So I think that's everything from the bottom. Here we go. So we have, what tokens do we have here? Like shield tokens with the raven on it. And then Abyss of Hell. Summon an Ursa. I'm guessing an Ursa might be in here. Oh, there we go. I can see some Ursas. Cormac. There he is. And then we have, let's check this out. The Abyss of Hell. It's a long way down. Got the runes, that's cool, glowing runes there. And we've got the Druidic Magic. We'll be seeing all these spells shortly. Whoa, that's a lot of text. There's a lot to know about here. Okay, well, there we go. And let's have a look at some models. Sweet, that looks cool as. Look at that. Rearing up on his horse. Yeah, wow, very cool. How does he go back in? Scared to, don't want to bend that spear. Okay, this is the big hell wolf thing here. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. It's got armor or something on. These swords stuck in it. Little chains that it's broken free. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. And then they're like that somehow, I think. Now we've got these ursas we saw a reference to, basically giant bears. That's nice. I think I do see a bit of a mold line there, don't you? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. But is it really? The painters are saying. Oh wow, Crocodile Loki. I wonder what they call him in this game, but that is cool. Or is he Alligator Loki? I don't know. What do they call him in the show? And that's everything, I think. So let's have a look at these cards now. Uh-oh, there we go, yep. Having better luck now, aren't we, with these? Okay. Check it out. We've got some... I don't think I've looked at the book yet, have I? To find out exactly what's in here. Wonder if Odin is the avatar, or if the wolf is. Or is the wolf just something that they summon? Summon to Crocodilius. Well, there you go. Crocodilus. Crocodilus. Right. So, here's our Ursa. For them. Crocodilus. And Fenrir. Couldn't remember the name of the wolf. Fenrir, there you go. Should have remembered that. And Odin. Look at that. That's cool. Okay. Oh look, you got subdued Vitnir. Irate Vitnir. Interesting. Okay. And here we go, some big cards here. So we have, oopsie, is it supposed to go this way? Oh, what's happening here? Alright, well, let's have a look at these. Pact of the Claw. Frenzy. Now that's interesting. Bjorn. What's that referencing? Because I thought the guy's name wasn't Bjorn, but I think there is another mage whose name is Bjorn. So I wonder if they're like, if they've got some spells now that like, are particularly good if you have specific heroes or specific mages. It's interesting. Loki. No, maybe not. I don't remember there being a Loki in the game, so maybe that's referencing some other keywords somewhere else. Right. There's so much text on there, I better hold it up this way so make it a bit easier for you guys. Oopsie. Wow, okay. I like that deck, that seems really interesting. And we've got some forgotten spells here. And yeah, Odin is the big avatar. Okay, let's chuck those in there. Now, did we have a look at this? I think we did. We looked at that, didn't we? So what we didn't, I don't think we checked this out. Let's have a look here. So, again, interesting. It looks like there might be a few repeats there. So Avatar Odin. And then Servant Vitnir. Okay. So he's not like a full avatar, I guess. And then we have the other scenario there. Okay, and last one. Let's have a look here. Last one. For this video at least, and then we'll be having a look at some of the sort of, I guess, standalone little expansions. I don't know if they're going to come to retail or not, but we'll have a look at those as well. Okay, so this set is going to be called, what's the last theme here? This is, well, there you go, the Last Dynasty. The last box, Last Dynasty, or Last Dynasty. What do you guys say? Now, it's not Dynasty Warriors like the Three Kingdom stuff. It's actually, looks like sort of Egyptian theme here. So it's got another school, some personal spells, so it seems to suggest there's two, yep, two mages. Well, let's have a look, one avatar. Let's see what we've got in here. Last one. So, whoop. We have this mage here, Saba. Okay, there's the stats there. Wonder how hard she's going to be to paint if she's got a big plate in front of her face. Okay, she's got some Heka spells, or at least the box comes with Heka spells here. Some information there for you. Alright, then we have the Sanctuary of Anubis. That's pretty cool, I like that. And there we go, I'll have anything else under there? Is there any, don't know that there's any tokens in this one. We've got stuff falling out everywhere. Okay, so what have we got on the back here? Anubis priority, so Anubis is going to be this big model here. We've got a scenario, we've got our avatar, we have the bits and pieces there. Okay. Whoa, this is huge. Some Sphinx action here, look at this. huge. It's getting close there if we can. It's all chained up. Very cool. Can you guys see that? Make out the details there. Okay. And Anubis. Looks like it could fit straight into that. What was that? Ankh? The last Rising Sun and Blood Rage trilogy game. Could be one of the big gods in that. Anubis is, I'm sure Anubis is in that game already, right? But the model looks sort of like a similar scale, I think. Oh, he's like a Shapti or something. That's cool. They got the big sarcophagus on the back. I don't know if it's a, I guess it's maybe a mummy instead of an Ushapti, whatever they're called. Here we go, 2 heroes. Well, hold on, 2 heroes. Did we look at 2 heroes? I must have maybe skipped one card there. Okay, we'll have to go back to that. I think we looked at Sabah, didn't we? There she is. Got that plate in front of her head. She's got the flowing... I don't know if you'd call that a loincloth or what that is, but some sort of flowing cloth there. Okay. Oh look, there isn't a... Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, there's no token, so let's give you this little thing. Sanctuary of Anubis. So that goes in there. Let's just have a quick look at the hero cards then. It must be hiding behind here, we didn't open it. Okay. And then, Imhotep. That's cool. Alright. And it makes me wonder if I had a proper look at the hero cards. Yep, there was only Cassandra in that other one. I thought, oh, maybe is there like a hero version of Odin? But no. Okay. I suppose we would have seen his spell cards, right? Well, last deck of... Well, set of deck of cards. We've got the little ones as well for the video. So let's check them out. See what you guys think of this spell deck. Alright, so Egyptian themed cards. Have a look here. Summon a pharaoh. Oh, they're pharaohs. They're called pharaohs. Okay. Mummify. We can make that out. Weighing souls. Misfortune. Power of Ankh. Is it Ankh or Ankh? Whoops, I dropped one. And Light and Shadow. Interesting. And he's got the Great Architect. Oh, I wonder if he's going to have, work more to do with the rooms. Score points that way. I wonder. Keeper of the Tomb. Summon the Sphinx. Wrath of the Jackal God. And here we go. That's our avatar. So that's the last of the big cards, and then final little deck. These will be the avatar stuff. See if we can get in there. Oopsie. We did it. We got there. Alright. So let's get my thumb out of the way. Just go through these avatar cards for you. Almost there. Okay. And now evocations. I think we've seen the Pharaohs, Sphinx, Anubis, and some of these hexes. Yep. And there we go. Not sure if they're actually called hexes, but that's what we've been calling them in this video, so we'll keep it consistent. There we go. And that is that. That's the it's called the Rotas Box. So alright, well we'll have a look back up the top then, and just see what we thought of that. Well, there you go, folks. That was the Rotas Box. I'm not going to go back through and put all the stuff back yet, but that's what came in. I guess it was like all the Kickstarter sort of exclusive stuff all packaged and bundled up together. But I did like how they sort of kind of put it all together in those thematic sets as well. That was kind of fun, sort of going through those. So there you go. That's more Black Rose Wars Rebirth stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, getting to see what comes in those sort of exclusive Kickstarter sort of sets there. I think we'll have at least one more video on some of the other expansions. There's a 5 and 6 player expansion. I think there's like an Apocalypse style sort of mode as well, and like a little mini hero, so we'll have a look at that. And then I may show another video down the track, just like once I've got sorted through all this stuff, put all the sleeves on them, and that sort of thing, just showing how everything sort of fits back in the boxes. I don't know whether I'll keep everything in these boxes as is. I do like to condense stuff down, but just for those folks who might be interested in seeing how it all does fit in, you know, how it all does fit in and whether it all works, I'll maybe post one of those too, so we'll see how we go, fingers crossed. Anyway, in the meantime, look forward to the next video, and Maple Monkey out. See you guys, bye bye.